Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all of the different campaigns which are ending with this coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to point out over here is big shout out to Addy the Laddie over here for appearing in today's video. They are also an official content creator. I will leave links to their channel in the description below. But with that out of the way, the very first thing I want to talk about is going to be the ARKS Records, because as you guys can see in the title, this week's ARKS Records is very special in the sense that you can earn more than 200 ARKS Record badges simply by participating in the solo LTQ on every single class. Remember, you just need to participate, you just need to complete it, and you will get 20 ARKS Record badges for every single class. It just so happens there's 10 classes, so you will get a minimum of 200 ARKS Record badges. Now, if you're like me and you're a little bit more over-geared, you could aim for silver or even gold in order to get even more. The potential maximum you can get is actually 400 ARKS Record badges. I highly recommend everyone to do this because 200 ARKS Record badges is actually freaking massive. You're literally doing 10 weeks of ARKS Records in a single week, so you definitely want to do that. There is also the Broken World thing, so I do recommend doing this as well for an additional 20, so that actually gives you 220 ARKS Record badges if you do both, but this one does require you to play Force, as it is for the Force class only. But nevertheless, you definitely want to do all of this, get all your ARKS Record badges that way. Now, the reason why you want all those ARKS Records is simply because, well, there are all these beautiful weapon camos that you can pick up, as well as star gems, so please don't forget to pick up all of this goodies. And, you know, if you get 220 ARKS Record badges, you can buy out everything for several weeks, actually. It's pretty awesome. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Aegis Integra exchange shop. Again, we're going to head over to Aegis Integra. You're going to exchange all of your Neo A weapons that, wow, I've got a lot of Neo A weapons. You're going to exchange all of them into Aegis Integra so that you can pick up your Aegis Soul 4s over here, and then all of your different Domina so that we can craft our Halphinales and Lux Halphinales, because remember, the Lux Halphinale prices are going up nowadays. So let's pick all of this up. Once we bought all of that, we're going to head over here to the item lab, and then we are going to craft Augment Capsule, and then we are going to type in Halphinales right here. Regular Halphinales, we craft 2. Can we craft any Lux Halphinales? We can craft 1. So that is pretty nice. Now, if we take a look at the Lux Halphinale prices, they are still going strong at 330 to 350,000. This is actually pretty crazy how quickly it's rebounding. And again, with the coming maintenance, we will get the new 12-star rarity weapons. So expect all of the high-end capsules to skyrocket in price, or maybe not skyrocket immediately, but it will gradually increase in price because less and less people are going to be farming for these items, and more people are going to want these items in order to fully re-augment their 12-star weapon. Because remember, the new 12-star weapon is not an upgrade path from your Trisalia weapon. It is a separate weapon altogether. So unfortunately, all of your augments, if you want to transfer these over, you're going to need to either use an augment transfer pass, or you're just going to need to re-augment that weapon altogether. Now, with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is the item recycle shop, because there's a very big promotion or deal or event going on with this, and that is, of course, this star gems, where you can get double the star gems. So instead of 50 a week, you're actually getting 100 a week. So we're going to click on the top one over here. We're going to redeem 25 of these NEXQs for 50 star gems. Wabam, you can see 50 star gems earned. We're going to do the exact same thing again, so go to star gems, but with the second option right here, where we actually exchange 50 NEXQs for another 50 star gems. Wabam, there we go. We just earned 100 star gems. This is a very big deal. Please do not sleep on this. You can do the exact same thing with the alpha reactors as well. You can boom, that's 50 alpha reactors. You go to the second option, boom, there's another 50 alpha reactors. So you just picked up 100 alpha reactors. That's 350,000 Meseta. Really awesome. If you still need Genesis points, you can also pick them up over here. Something that a lot of people have been forgetting about or sleeping on is, of course, the end rare drop rate plus 100%. You can always pick up 10 every single week. So if you still need these, it's only 60 of these NEXQs for 10 of these, and these last for an hour. So if if you are running low on these, you can pick them up here again as well. You are limited by a weekly trade-in though, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, if you're running out of those NEX cubes, make sure to come to the item lab, go to exchange enhancement materials, other enhancement materials, and here are the NEX cubes. You can exchange a bunch of your class EX cubes for more of these NEX cubes right there. Wabam. So that is how you can fund all of this stuff in order to make sure that you don't actually run out. As you can see here, we're going to sell our 100 alpha reactors. Boom, 350,000. Very, very nice. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is the seasonal shop over here, because if you are running out of class EX cubes, you can exchange your N grinders for class EX cubes. You can actually get 100 of every single class EX cube for 100 grinders. You definitely want to buy out everything over here. So if you are running low on these class EX cubes, you can purchase all of these over here, because I'm assuming you guys probably have a bajillion grinders like myself, and that will solve that problem. Now, there's also the recycled items over here, so all those SG recycle badges, you can use these to buy all these cool weapon camos. Now, it has been confirmed that these weapon camos are exactly the same as the base game. They are not NGS spec. Chat told me that, and you guys in the comment section actually corrected me on that. They just look high res in the little preview screen over here, but they are unfortunately not NGS spec. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Genesis Point exchange shop over here. Make sure to buy whatever you need over here. So, for example, the Master Fragments, as well as the Foundia capsules. And then, of course, all of the minerals, because the minerals will be resetting after the maintenance. You can buy 200 of every single mineral. So please make sure that you buy them before the maintenance kicks in, because you'll be missing out on 200 of each of these minerals if you do wait until after maintenance. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is actually the SG shop over here. A lot of people might not know this, but they did add a once a week end augment item protection. If you are an endgame player, or if you're striving to become an endgame player, I highly recommend buying this. Personally, I am going to be buying this right here. It will cost 450 star gems every single week for 3 of these protections. But as you can see, I've been working pretty hard in order to get all of these star gems, because remember, you get 100 star gems every single week. We have star gems from our weeklies, as well as all these title tasks, as well as the event shop. So I have increased my star gems quite a bit, actually. I think I earned like 500 star gems this week alone. So, you know, spending 450 is not going to kill me over here. And I do get 3 of those augmentation item protections, as you can see right here. 3 more augmentation item protections, which is really awesome. So as you can see right here, I now have 17 end augmentation item protections, and I'm just going to be slowly building up this surplus again, because I think I had like 50 or 60 of these. But you guys know how it is when you augment. It's very RNG based, and sometimes you just fail over and over and over again. And yeah, it really hurts. But nevertheless, it's time to restock on these now. However, I want to stress, if you're just the average player, if you're just rocking LC capsules and you're not planning to do any crazy endgame stuff, and of course, if you don't have a lot of star gems, do not buy that package. You don't need it. It's only for players who are striving for endgame. Because recently, with the new banner, if we look over here, the Halpha Revival, a lot of people have been spending their star gems. A lot of people spent 2,000 star gems actually for this stamp right here, Joke 23. The reason for this is because of this line right here.
LOL, noob.
As you can hear, it says LOL, noob. And so, it's a great stamp. I love it. I love to spam it. And that is why a lot of people are broke star gem wise, because in order to get this ticket, in order to guarantee it, you do have to spend 2,000 star gems to get the selector ticket so that you can select this. So I don't really know whether the stamp is worth 2,000 star gems. For most people, I would probably say yes, because it's just such a gag item. It's just funny. But you know, 2,000 star gems is a lot of star gems, so it's really up to you. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.